Good morning, guys. It is a Tuesday morning. It is 2 nights, 2 sleeps before we leave to Greece, which is awesome. I've been up for about almost 2 hours, so I woke up just before 9. I basically was supposed to... I woke up when Christopher's alarm went off and I felt pretty awake, and I thought I'll just lie in bed, let him get ready, and I get up later, and then I fall asleep again. So maybe I needed to sleep a little bit more. So this morning I have been like watching YouTube, stuff like that, FlossTube and all of those fun, and editing my video, which is exporting at the moment, and kind of just setting up because I have a chart that I promised to chart. I have no clue how long it's gonna take, but I thought I'd give a couple of hours into it today because I really have been a bad charter and haven't charted it. It's just text at the moment, so I'm gonna chart the text and then I can kind of play around with it. The only problem I have is that I can't just like write the text in with letters because I don't have a proper alphabet to use. There is a lot of alphabets that comes into the software that I'm using, but the alphabet I am after, they don't have it. It doesn't sit together as it should, so I will probably have to do it by hand, so it will take a little bit longer. I also have like a whole long other list of things that I want to do today, so we'll see what I do. Still pain and stuff, mostly in my hands and feet. I feel a little bit better than yesterday, so I do think that the weather were really affecting me and that I was on adventure the day before, but today I'm feeling a little bit better. I have a headache, and I have a pretty bad headache. That's how it is. I have 2 kitties in here. I have a Gizmo who finally fell asleep. He's been a naughty boy. He's been going into the box and taking my ball of cotton. Basically, I have a ball of cotton which has like a skin colored. I bought it because I wanted a skin color for some amigurumis that I did. When I started out making amigurumis, I used cotton. Then I found if I use acrylic yarn, I get a whole other body of them. I do prefer, much more prefer using the acrylic yarn because it's not, I don't know if it's less elastic or more elastic, but it feels better to do those animals and stuff with. So I did have this ball of yarn that I had nothing to do, and I could just really throw out. I cut it in small pieces, and I cut tie on my skeins so that my skeins will contain look like skeins when I dye them. So yeah, he been stealing that out of my little box, and I don't know where the lids are. I can't really find the lids, which is kind of annoying because I really need the lids. But he's been trying to steal them. And then I have Leia up here. I don't know if you can see her ears at least there. So they are keeping me company. They want to be where I am all the time. So we've been talking about trying to find a better place for them to be in here. I have a chair over here. We actually had 2 chairs for a while. I've been thinking about actually removing that chair also and maybe put a little bit of a smaller climby thingy so they have somewhere to lie in here while I do my stuff. We'll see everything what will happen, and yeah. I've had all of the like creative ideas of charts I want to make yesterday, and I have to try these out. So I'm going to be hopefully sketching a whole bunch when I'm in Greece. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to take with me when I go to Greece because it's just 1 week. But I do always want to have some kind of choice so that I can choose between like coloring and cross-stitching, for example, as when my brain is really, really tired, I'm not super creative, and cross-stitching works really, really good for me. So we'll see what I will do. It's chaos, but I will try to show you what I'm packing before we leave, so you get like a this is what I pack when I leave kind of thing. Yeah. Good morning, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. It is now about noon, or it's 1 o'clock, to be honest. It's 1 o'clock. I've been sitting here, I'm listening to music, I'm sharding up the quote that I was asked to shard up. Having a lot of fun. It's I love sharding things. I think sharding things is fun. And right now I'm doing like, as I'm doing a quote, I'm doing an alphabet. And there are tools in my software to basically build an alphabet. Then you just type in the letters and they kind of sit next to each other. However, these letters are very tight letters, and sometimes you have to figure out other ways to put them together because they doesn't really fit, and so on. Therefore, I feel like I'm doing this by hand instead. It takes a lot longer time. I'm about halfway through, I think, so it took me taken me about 1.5 hours or something. So I would say this will take me about 3 hours to shard. But I think it's worth it because you get it much nicer. Also, you can kind of shift letters in a whole other way if you do it by hand. So I'm doing that. Did, however, take a little break now. My tummy started rumbling, so I have gone out, had some salmon. Right now, as you heard, the water boiler thingy was boiling some water for me, so I'm gonna have a cup of tea. And then I'm going to continue listening to some music and doing some texts. Getting a lot of ideas. And I think that is the whole thing. If you want to work in a creative business, and I'm hoping to be able to do that in the future, you have to keep your mind creative daily. I haven't really done that lately. I love cross-stitching, but cross-stitching gives me some ideas, but not in the same way as coloring or sketching or making shards do. So I have to figure out ways to continue doing that, like continue sharding and continue coloring daily and stuff like that. Do have 2 pads from, I never remember, like 2 like notepads that I've been using previously to sketch in, and I kind of want to go back in using them. They are pretty small, but I thought it could be fun to play with them. So that is an idea, but we'll see. I'm thinking about something like a sketch a day or something for May, or a sketch a day in May. It sounds kind of catchy, right? But right now I have to continue sharding, and when I have finished sharding I have to clean up a little bit on my table, and then I'm going to do a little bit of card making, see if I can get some ideas flowing and making a card and see if that will happen. I'm beat today. Right now I'm pushing through this big blob of cloud that I have in my head. Because I really feel that I really need it. I feel that I wouldn't, in no way I would have been able to work like programming, because I don't really get thoughts in the right order right now. But doing this, like as I'm doing a quote, I have the quote on one of the computers or on my Mac, and then I sit here and I do the sketching. It's kind of soothing, so having a lot of fun. So now I'm gonna drink some tea and continue. Here's the cup I'm drinking out today. It's my favorite Starbucks cup. I actually bought this on a sale, so I was really happy when I found it because it's adorable and it's so good to drink out of. So even if I'm not gonna drink that much Starbucks, I probably will go by and look at their like Christmas cups and stuff, because I really like this one. It's kind of cool with the horn and everything. But yeah, I finally gotten my tea because I'm drinking the gingerbread tea by Four Corners, for something. It's really, really good. But as it's a herbal tea, it has to sit between 5 and 9 minutes. Different between different herbal teas. This I think is a 5-minute tea, while my Pukka teas are 7 to 9 minute teas. But they have to sit for a pretty long time, and then you can't, as I want to remove the tea bag before I drink it, then I have to wait and then remove it and then go in here. So yeah, I have a little bit of honey in it too because I really like honey. So I'm gonna continue sharding and come back to you later. So it's evening time and I'm just about to head to bed. My tummy broke. It happens. So I've been the last couple of hours I haven't done anything except yeah, you understand. I'm not gonna take that much TMI. But I have a page finish. So for the past few days I have been stitching away like crazy. One of the reasons because I can't really leave the sofa because of all the pain and stuff. And the other one has been because I really wanted to finish the challenge before I leave for Greece, so that I don't feel that I have the challenge looming over me, but also so that I could take another project, kind of. So today I have a page finish. On 1 second. Let's see if the camera wants to. Okay, we're gonna change the light. Let's see. Whee, the cameras. It's not the best lighting, but you see better this way. Yeah, you see this better this way. So that is my page. It's a little bit lighter than this, but we'll have to look at it maybe tomorrow in the sunlight so you can see it better, because those lamps and this camera didn't really work together. But yeah, so this is the kind of row that I did, row finish I did like 2 weeks ago, and now I have this. So it has gone really, really fast. It's been a really quick stitch, or it haven't been a quick stitch, I just have stitched a lot. I have had days, I think I topped out at 1,887 stitches one day, but I have been between 600 and 1,000 every day. So that's why it has gone so fast. So that is that page done. It looks so beautiful. So I have been taking out my snowman because I think that is going with me on my trip. I have been very much going in and out, figuring out what I want to take with me on the trip. Sorry, I'm tired, so yeah, yawning, sorry about that. I've been thinking about several different projects, but I'm gonna take one with me, so I decided I'm probably gonna take the snowman with me. And as I'm going to take the snowman with me, I needed to kind of sort out the threads, because snowman is my little head, so it's just the ornament, and as it is the little head, I haven't properly kitted it up. Instead, I kind of have picked threads from different other kits and stuff. I'm not worried about dye lots. It's not a worry of mine right now. So as most of my projects have a lot of confetti, it really won't make a big difference if I have different dye lots, because it kind of will be hidden in the confetti. So that's why I just do it from the same kit. However, I discovered one thing. The snowman has one that is a 3325. This is a salmon red of some sort. And this is also one thread that it has in common with basically all my Frosted Pumpkin stitchery. I haven't stitched on them because I've been wanting to stitch other things, and I've been very much into my heads since the retreat. But I discovered today that the 3325 I have actually sent with a round robin, because for my round robin I sent out the Frosted Pumpkin stitchery Once Upon a Time sampler, which was the 2014, I think 2014, the monthly sampler. I hadn't found Frosted Pumpkin stitchery when that was done, but I really loved it, so I ended up buying the pattern, and I ended kitting it up with the proper fabric and everything. But it was stitched on linen, or I bought linen, and personally linen can be beautiful for like rustic pieces, but I do prefer stitching on even weave over linen a lot. So I thought I wanted something in my round robin. I really like it, but I didn't know. So I thought, perfect, this is going to the round robin. It has a lot of small pieces that people can stitch, and it won't be a problem. I thought it was a perfect round robin. Anyway, so I have to go out and buy 3325 because I sent it with the round robin. That was what I was after. Yeah. So yeah, I have to go out and buy one. We'll see if I can tomorrow. I'm gonna go up early tomorrow because I have a meeting with my nutrient physicist something. Yeah, my food guy. I call him my food guy. Then I get the results of my tests that I sent away, the expensive ones, and I will give him my blood tests and stuff, my latest blood tests and stuff, to see what I have had done and stuff. So that's pretty awesome. And yeah, also I'm gonna post off some things, and yeah, kind of easy things to do. So, but right now I'm gonna head to bed because I'm beat. Hoping to feel a little bit better in the morning. So, good night, sleep tight.